Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. As you can see, I am all smiles. I have a big old Kool-Aid smile on my face. Listen, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Listen, I am so excited today. I'm really humbled. I am extremely touched today and let me just tell you why, because I believe that some of you will absolutely be able to relate with what I am about to say. Have you ever put your heart, your tears, your sweat, your finances, your mental capacity, your energy all into a project, and one day it manifested, it materialized? And so, all along the journey, you knew that there was going to be a day that it was going to become a reality. Well, listen, today is that day for me. Today is that day for me. And listen, I want you to celebrate with me. I don't want you to celebrate me. I want you to celebrate with me, because the project that I have been working on is not just going to benefit me. It is going to benefit so many other people, so many people that are in need, so many people that want to see a change in their life. Every day you can get on social media and you can see people talking about there's a need for change. And unfortunately, we have the need, but a lot of times we don't have the how-tos. And if the how-tos are available, then sometimes we don't have the resources in order to connect. And again, those of you who have been following me, and listen, if we're not friends and you're watching this, go ahead and put in a request so that we can be friends, because I want to make sure that everything that I am doing, all of the opportunities that are coming my way, if you can fit in some of those opportunities, listen, I want to make sure that I let you know what they are. But listen, back to what I was talking about. You know, I was in a situation where I needed help, but unfortunately, I didn't have the moolah in order to get the help that I needed. And God allowed my path to cross a woman who actually was in the industry of helping women transform their lives. And so she brought me on as a client. She helped me with my spiritual development, my personal as well as my professional development. And you know what? She did not charge me one dime. Why? Because God had blessed her with the ability and the finances and the resources to pour into other people, because she knew that God would bless her in the long run, because she was a faithful believer in God's word, where it said sometimes it's better to give than to receive. And so she was a giver and I was the recipient. Well, guess what? It's time for the shift. As you know, just probably almost 2 months ago, I shared with you how Walk in Favor was doing this shift. God was causing a shift in the atmosphere. And so, listen, we heard the call. We received the call in our hearts, in our mind, as well as in our soul and our spirit, and we answered the call. And so, today is another level. Yeah, today is another level of that call. And what am I talking about? The scholarship program. I have been given bits and pieces about it over social media, but today I am excited because the website is up. The page is up for our scholarship program. And listen, I want you to follow along with me as I kind of walk through it. Listen, I'm excited about it. Get excited with me, because guess what? This scholarship page, this scholarship can really help you. You may be someone that is in need of what this scholarship has to offer. And guess what? You can apply. Here's the other thing. You may be a person right now looking at me on this broadcast, and as we go through it and delve through it, you may say, oh, I know somebody that absolutely need this. Maybe you've been praying for that person and this is what they are in need of. And so awesome, right? Because the scholarship is not about me. It's really about us. How can we collectively come together to help somebody else? Because guess what? When we give to others, God will return to us. He will give it to us, pressed down, shaken together, overflowing. And so I just really want to share with you a little bit about this page, what it is, what's on it, the people who it has already served, and if you can benefit, then I invite you to apply. But here's the thing. Maybe you're in a good space right now. Maybe you're in a great space right now. Maybe you are in an amazing space right now. Can you help somebody else get to that level? Because you didn't get there by yourself. Somebody prayed for you, somebody poured into you, somebody probably invested in you. And so I'm going to ask you to make an investment into somebody else. And so listen, don't jump off the broadcast. Just follow, right? Because look, I celebrate your wins. And so I want you to be here with me to celebrate mine. And so listen, let me just show you real quickly. Now, I have a condensed version of the page. And so, listen, I got the link in the title. You can actually copy that and paste it in another browser because I want you to see me. I want to talk with you. Paste it in another browser so you can get it blown up. But listen, this is our page, right? And so, as you can see, it opens up with a video. What is this video? Well, as you can see, it's me, right? It's me. And it's just me again sharing my story because see, people who are in need, sometimes they feel ashamed and don't want to ask. And so listen, I raised my hand. I was transparent. I opened up on this video about how um, I lost everything. I lost all my material possessions and even lost some of my internal possessions like self-esteem, confidence, worthiness, mindset, happiness, peace, joy. Yeah, I go deep into that, right? And then I move into what this scholarship is all about. On the page, you will see a couple of things that we're offering in the scholarship program, but the video gives a lot more detail. And so listen, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna let it play just a little bit, not a long time, maybe a couple of seconds, okay? So listen to this. Listen. Okay, look, you can get the rest. You can get the rest later. Okay, you can get the rest later. Look, I'm excited. Celebrate with me, right? Celebrate with me. And so you video so that you can get a little bit more detail. And then we have frequently asked questions. What are some of the questions? First of all, who is the scholarship program for? How do I qualify for the scholarship program? Can I recommend others to the program? Here's some other questions. When and how will I be notified if I'm chosen for the scholarship? Will I receive notification after I donate? So on and so forth. It's about 10 good solid, frequently asked questions, and we provide the answers just so that you can get a little bit more clarity. Come on, celebrate with me. We're about to change lives through this scholarship program. And again, I'm so passionate about it because somebody changed my life when they gave to me. Okay. Oh, why my nose itching? Okay, so let's move on. So as you scroll down to the scholarship, right? The page, again, it's got 10 questions. I give you a little bit about the program. As you can see the picture here that we are offering. But listen, as a recipient, you're getting so much more than that program. I just wanted to put that up there. And then look, we have a young lady that we did an interview with. She's actually one of the recipients of the scholarship program. And so I kind of connected us. Social media and technology is amazing. Come on, celebrate with me. It is so amazing. And so she was out and about. I was here in my home office, and we kind of came together so that I could interview her. She could share her story, how she was literally infertile. Nothing was manifesting. It seemed like everything she put her hands to was not turning into gold. It wasn't turning into gold. And so she found herself stuck in a rut. And so you get an opportunity to see a real life testimonial. Look, we're helping people with this scholarship. And so you get a chance to see the testimonial. But here's the thing. The page shares with you Dorothea. That's her name, Dorothea's story, right? And I'm just scrolling down. But here's the thing. Let me share with you another story and see how many people can identify with this. And let's just call her Desiree. All right. Let me share Desiree's story with you. See, she and her family were evicted from their 2-bedroom apartment to living life on the streets. How many have been homeless before? How many know somebody that's been homeless before? Man, think about what has to go through your head when you're homeless. Your mind, your emotions, your feelings, right? And after being evicted, she and her children, her 6 children, now listen, 6 children in a 2-bedroom, including a 9-month-old baby boy, were on the streets for 2 days until she found refuge at a shelter. And without any money or milk, she literally contemplated leaving her 9-month-old at the shelter because she felt what? Hopeless. Anybody felt hopeless before? I felt hopeless before. I was hopeless. But here's the thing. We thank God that the pendulum swings both ways, right? If you're on the bad end of the stick, let's call it, I thank God that the pendulum swings the other way. And so luckily for Desiree, she connected with the right group of people who were willing to pour into her and her family. And as a result, check this out. This is the benefit of pouring into people. This is the benefit of giving back. As a result, she was able to overcome her personal issues and her despair. Now, today, fast forward, Desiree is a volunteer devoted to economic development and empowerment of the homeless. See, just like when I was in that hopeless situation, somebody poured into me. That gave me the strength, the motivation, and the encouragement to pour back into somebody else. And guess what? Desiree, she did the same thing. Now she is volunteering, devoted to economic development and empowerment of those people who are homeless. And so today she shares her story with homeless women so that they can become self-sufficient. How many of us was in a position where we were not self-sufficient and we longed for it? We craved it. We cried for it. We stayed up day and night because we wanted it so badly. As a matter of fact, we wanted it more than we wanted air and oxygen. And so here's the thing. Today, when you ask Desiree about her journey, she says she knew she needed to change her life, but she didn't know how. How many can identify with that? You know what you need to do, but you just don't know how to do it. And so she said she was looking for examples, but guess what? The examples that she was looking at, they were people who were tarnished just like she was, because those were the people in her circle. And so you may be saying right now, why does this matter? It matters because there are a lot of Desirees in the world. As a matter of fact, somebody watching right now might be a Desiree. See, Desiree represents a type of woman who find herself in a situation that she or you or me never imagined that we would be in. Never imagined that you would be in. Never imagined that she would be in. And as a result, guess what? Self-esteem lost, possessions stripped away, happiness, identity, dignity, purpose, and meaning for life all lost. See, it's women like Desiree that need your help. It's women like Desiree that need my help. Women like Desiree, their voices need to be heard. And listening is the key to empowerment. See, it's women like Desiree, they're no different from you, they're no different from me. See, they've just fallen on some hard times. And so today, I'm asking you to donate into our Walk in Favor scholarship program so that we can help the Dorotheas, so that we can help the Desirees, so that we can help the Lashondas, so that we can help the you out there. See, your donation allows us to provide spiritual, personal, and professional private coaching, training, and development to 10 women per quarter through this scholarship program. We literally help women who are striving to overcome major obstacles such as divorce, homelessness, domestic violence, death of a loved one, lack of support, experiencing economic hardship, suffering from low self esteem and low self worth, or any other impediment that's causing them to live life in lack. See, we help these women transform their lives. And I am proud and happy and elated to say that 100% of your donations are placed in our scholarship program to support these women. And so, listen, I'm asking you, I'm petitioning you to support us by making a donation today. Listen, would you consider, would you find it in your heart to consider a gift of $50 to help us in this cause? Just $50 to help us in this cause. It takes $5,000 a quarter to help these 10 women. And so if we could get 100 people to donate $50, guess what? We've already reached our goal. And so again, per quarter, our goal is to raise $5,000, not per year, but per quarter. Our goal is to raise $5,000 in order to meet our target of 10 women. And listen, how can you make your donation? Well, look, you got a couple of ways. Here, you see this link? If you're following me, if you click here, right here where it says, yes, I'm ready to make a donation, that will take you directly to our PayPal link. And you can make your $50 donation there. And when you make your donation, do me a favor and make sure that we have your email address, even your mailing address, because we want to send you out either an email or a letter thanking you for your donation. Now, there's another way that you can help us. Maybe you know somebody that need our services. You can literally sponsor someone that you know. Again, if it takes $5,000 and we want to help 10 women, then of course that means that it takes $500 minimum per woman. And so if you know someone that you want to be sponsored into this program, you want that to go directly to them, you can literally sponsor someone you know directly into the program. And if that's you, click here and say, I'm ready to sponsor my sister or brother in success. And so that will take you to the page where you can directly sponsor them into the program, and it will give you an opportunity to give us their name, their phone number, as well as their email address, so we can notify them that they have been sponsored directly into this program by you, and we can begin to work with them immediately. All right, immediately. And so listen, personally, I'm a giver. God word tells me, it tells us that the one who gives freely gains even more. It also says a generous man will prosper. And yet another passage that talks about giving says, whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Do you believe that? I believe that. And so today, I'm asking you to click on the link and make a donation of $50. Click on the link and make a donation of $50. This one right here. That yes, I'm ready to donate. And here's the thing. Maybe, just maybe, you're that person that say, look, I can afford to sponsor a person directly into that program. I can make that $500 donation. If that's you, go ahead and click the purple box. Make the donation and let us know who you want to be sponsored. Okay? And then here's the thing. If you're not able to make the $50 donation, or if you're not able to sponsor someone directly into the program, then listen, whatever God puts on your heart, make that donation. All right? And here's the thing, maybe you are a person right now that you need you need the scholarship. You need the scholarship. Listen, go ahead and apply, right? It's in this section right here. Go ahead and apply for our 2017 scholarship program. Right there in the little purple, it says apply for the scholarship. But before you do, make sure that you see that little area where it says click here to review our scholarship application requirements prior to you applying. I want to make sure that you meet the requirements. Okay. And so once you click there and you see that you make or you meet the requirements, then go ahead and apply for the scholarship. Okay. And so listen, again, here's the video. So listen, go ahead and just kind of navigate the sponsorship page, see what we have to offer. If you are in need of the scholarship, apply. If you can make a donation, please, please help us in this cause that's greater than you, and it is greater than me. And so, again, listen, I thank you for celebrating with me today. This baby has come to earth. She has been birthed, and now her life is going to help give other people life. And so, listen, God bless you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Let me go down here. Let me scroll down here, okay? You can reach out to me directly in our contact us. If you got any questions, you can email me. You can click on this contact page, contact section, and it'll go right to our website. Also, I would welcome you. I would love for you to subscribe to our VIP email list because we're sending out some good training, some good information that will satisfy you spiritually. It will satisfy you personally. It will even satisfy you professionally. We want to make sure that we're helping you be well rounded. So subscribe to our email list, right? If you have some specific questions about your life, you can always schedule a 30-minute complimentary coaching session directly with me so that we can get to the nitty-gritty, right? And again, follow me on social media. Follow me on social media. Connect with me on Facebook, connect with me on LinkedIn, connect with me on Pinterest and Twitter. Let's stay connected, okay? And so, listen, it has been my pleasure to connect with you. Thank you so much for celebrating with me. Can you do me a favor? Can you please share this broadcast? Share this broadcast so that other people can know, one, the scholarship is available, but then two, that we are asking and seeking donations. And we're not ashamed to ask or seek donations. Why? Because we know that we're helping other people. And so, listen, God bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for celebrating with me. Thank you for helping the women that this scholarship is going to touch and transform, upgrade, enhance their lives. And so, we're going to be doing more videos with these women so that you can see that your donations are falling on fertile ground. Okay? I love you. Thank you. God bless you. And thank you for partnering with us. Have an incredible day. Bye now.